Gleyber Torres leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill squeezes it, and there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, bases empty. Well struck, right field. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And he deals. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike one.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Soto, the runner at second with one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now and watches strike one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Kicks and deals. Misses outside. Ball 2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that's in there at the knees. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
1-1.
And that one is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That's a slider for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is absolutely belted. Caught just shy of the wall. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Back here in Boston, today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Foul ball there. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Two out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in.
Popped up, and he's got it. That'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Hout back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster. Around third. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. The other way. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Soto in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here is Aaron Judge. Ripped on a line. O'Neill makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left, and it's off the green monster. Runner from second scores as they add on, and it's 4-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one almost hit him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. That's outside. And the count's full. Anthony Volpe waiting for a turn at the plate. Two on, two outs. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it. They limit the damage here. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. Misses outside. 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
There's your strike, and as well, lots of pop in that bat, so you combine the slug with really good defense. Cole a check to first. Story back in on a dive. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 2
Runner at
strikes.
first with no outs here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Kicks and fires. And a good eye there. That's too high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The Red Sox down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Popped up, should have this one. Makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Man at first, and now Wilyer Abreu. And that one cutting but missing down low. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cole a check to first, and he's back in safely. The 1-0. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And another ball.
2-2 count.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Boston, top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas makes the grab, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1, no strikes.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Devers under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They lead 4-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. The right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. That one just misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Can't glove it cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
The second baseman.
And now the rookie second baseman, Cedane Rafaela. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings in. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gleyber Torres, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The pitch. Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2. Good take by Torres.
It's a good take.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, third strike.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Into left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses. Judge, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Soto, the base runner at first with one out. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Grounder might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back in Boston, and on the hill today, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. And a pitch. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the 1-0. Inside, just missed. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Cole a check to first. And he dives back in safely. Out towards right center field. Soto going after it. Soto makes the catch.
That is true. The third baseman.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days.
Rizzo, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And takes low for ball 1. That clips the corner. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. That one the other way. And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Stanton now. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. That's
Ball
off the mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wouldn't
That's a
chase
ball.
that time. 2
balls,
outs, base
no
is
strike.
empty. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. That's down and in. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Fenway. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story. Cole back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. First pitch just misses. And that drops in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls.
1 out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially With 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Masataka Yoshida. Just
That ball
missed.
went out.
Next pitch is downstairs. No score here in the second. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at Fenway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. The line to kick the pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. The 0-2. Ball one there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now Austin Wells. Misses off the inside. 1-1. Top of the third, no score. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch, and he just misses. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. A long throw, and that's the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Connor.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Just missed. And the slider just misses.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
2 outs. And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
We got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto sizing this one up. And that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Back here in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gleyber Torres. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ripped to first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, not close. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Devers puts it away, and there are 2 outs. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That one ripped left field. He brought it back. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. Line drive, and it goes just foul. A 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a strike to Devers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Torres to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Got him swinging. Red Sox go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Houck back to work. Just missed. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Go ahead run on base. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Rizzo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
This one in the air. Rafaela gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be in any.
Rudder takes off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside.
Ball 2.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope. Foul ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye in that spot. Double play ball to second. Rafaela over to Story for 1, and that's 2. So they've been held scoreless through 5, and we still have no score. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And the righty deals. There's the strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That to right. Soto going after it. Brings it in.
now batting, the right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball one.
And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. And another ball. Ceddanne Rafaela waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Two on, one out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Gloves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Top 6. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's just out.
And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Got him. And now one away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. And a good eye there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. This to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's ball four.
Ball four.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Torres, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball. The other way, and that's just foul. Two outs. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. At the belt and fires. To third. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out. Juan Soto now. That's in there. Going one. Verdugo, the lead runner out at second. Torres on at first with two down. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses the zone. 1-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
One and two now. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Misses inside, and that's ball 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Verdugo gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. And that's outside.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Inside, just missed. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Cole a check to first. O'Neill dives back in safely. Ball one low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Man at first, 1 away. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Righty delivers, and now it's even up. Cole throws over, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now, and we still have no score. And we're back, and now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. The wind and the pitch. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The wind and the pitch. That's inside. And the slider catches the zone. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count, 3-2.
This to third. Devers throws on to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas, and 2 away to start the 7th. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In there at the knees, 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering is downstairs. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Rafaela. They take the first out, and that is that. One left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Yo one. Nope. That one drilled left field. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. That one felt good. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Well struck left field. Verdugo raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Tim Hill taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. That That's in there. Strike one. Casas at second with nobody out. Popped in the air, left side. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And the slider just misses. Runner at second here, one gone. That one missing inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One-run game. One out. One on. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, left field. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher,
Connor Wong, the next to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Swing and a miss, strike one.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Man on second, 2 down.
1-1.
Breaking ball inside. 2-1. And now the lefty. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Kicks and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Bounce to the left side. Jazz tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Out, back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yankees looking to rally. And he deals. That one not close. And it's 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Chopped left side. And he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that's in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Wells in the box now, takes strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Strike 2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1.
Throw to first, and he's back in standing. The tying run at the plate.
Off the plate,
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is down low. Left-hand batter waits. Runner takes off. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, They successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And Verdugo is set down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout. And he will make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Houck done for the day. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Kenley on here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 3. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
Volpe on third with 2 out. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And they trail by 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Jason Dominguez. So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Down. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
It's Aaron Judge now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the righty deals. And Judge spoils that one. Ball to strike. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings through it, and that's That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now into the ball game on defense, DJ LeMahieu. He'll play second.
Number 26.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
Leading off for the Red
It's
Sox.
good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one ripped. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now Tyler O'Neill. And they're at the knees. That's strike one. Righty to the plate. Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So one out with two aboard. Trevor Story now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The pitch.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Durant, the lead runner at second. Devers at first. One gone. Good eye right there. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now back.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 1 for 2. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Fenway, we go to the 9th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike at the knees. And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch. And that right there was just a freebie.
No outs. Runner at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to second for 1. How about that double play?
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So last chance for the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. 2-0. Right-handed reliever. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Two outs. And a foul ball. The Yankees down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.